Welcome to London Football Down Under. My name is Nick and London is red.
My name is Sam and London is blue, mate.
Today we're going to do our week 7?
Yep, week 7.
Week 7 Premier League predictions. But before we do that, we're just going to do a quick recap of week 6
Yep.
in our Super Brew Predictor League. I topped the charts with 5 points.
Yep.
Pretty good. Sam, you got 3.5 points.
Still falling behind Nick as usual.
Yep. And then, we've got Tip and Roller on 3, so shout out to him.
Yep.
So guys, make sure you get involved in our Super Brew Prediction League. It's never too late to join. You can always get in on the fun.
Yep.
Check below in the description for that.
Yep.
Moving on to our Week 7 predictions.
The Premier League, yep.
First game of the round is Bournemouth versus Fulham.
Yep.
So for this game, I've gone for a 1-1 draw.
Okay.
I think, although Bournemouth are at home, might be slightly better team, they've drawn their last 2 games.
They have,
And
yep.
Fulham have actually been a good team. I feel like last week losing against Aston Villa was just Aston Villa at home kind of
I think, they just finally switched on.
I think it'll be a very close game, but I'm just going to give it 1-1.
Well, I was at first thinking the same thing, but I've gone with Bournemouth 2-1 win because Fulham haven't been bad, but they never show me signs of like dominating like they can win. I don't know. I just got a feeling that Fulham's not going to do as great as people would expect this season. So I think Bournemouth will win 2-1. Also a bit of bias because I want Semenyo and Senesi in the NFPL to do more, but Bournemouth 2-1 win for me.
Fair enough. Moving on, we got Tottenham and Leeds United.
Yep.
Leeds United and Tottenham.
Yep.
Leeds at home. So Tottenham obviously drew with bottom of the ladder.
It's been interesting to see what you reckon.
Last round, but man, come on, Tottenham are better than Leeds. I'm going Tottenham 2-0 win.
Okay. Well, I've gone for a 2-2 draw here.
Wow.
I think Tottenham still have to deal with Champions League at the same time. It could be a little bit of fatigue, but I think 2-2 draw. Leeds have really they're the one team that's impressed me the most so far this season.
Yeah.
I didn't expect them to actually be competing quite well. So out of the 3 bottom teams, they're the least I expected. So
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think 2-2 draw. I think they'll both do well.
And actually, that's funny that you say that because Leeds actually finished first in Championship, but we obviously didn't give them credit.
To be fair, we never really considered that.
So yeah, that could be a good shout. Moving on to the next game of the round, we got Arsenal versus West Ham. So obviously West Ham just sacked Graham Potter and got Nuno.
Nuno is a great manager, but it is still the first few days.
Yeah. And also, don't forget that Arsenal played Nuno with Nottingham Forest a couple weeks back.
Yeah, true.
And that was a 3-0 win. So I think here's going to be similar. Arsenal have actually smashed West Ham over the seasons.
Same as Chelsea.
Like 5-0, 5-1.
The London clubs are used to smashing West Ham.
So I'm going for a big win here. 4-0 to Arsenal.
Fair enough. I've gone similar. I've gone Arsenal 3-0 win. I just think they got Nuno, but it's early days. He's got to figure out stuff to properly get them going. So I'm going to say Arsenal 3-0 win. Because West Ham do have a solid squad, so I think he'll do well.
Yeah, they got good players.
It's not like they're super bad, so.
Moving on to the next game, Manchester United versus
Sunderland. Who would have thought that we would ever see this game as a proper close game? Crazy.
Who would have thought that we'd actually after the season Man United had last year, we'd actually see them in the same position again.
Yeah.
Tottenham haven't repeated that same mistake, but Manchester United have. It's just crazy. But I've gone for a 2-2 draw.
2-2
I actually cannot see Man United winning this game.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if they did.
I'm still riding the luck. I've gone for a 2-1 United win.
Wow.
But you've seen games, they've even got penalties to save them, and Bruno still can't score pens.
Oh.
I low-key am just saying
I don't understand why Bruno doesn't take the penalties.
I'm telling you, I reckon there's something with Bruno. I think he's just fed up.
Yeah, but Bruno had an awesome penalty record last season. Brentford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think 2-1 win United, they'll somehow get it done. I feel like they have to. Because even though they've been bad for a while, this season it's really only settled in for me now to be oh, United versus this is going to be a close game. Like, I'm actually, like, just normalizing United actually just being with these teams now, so.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm somehow saying United 2-1 win.
Yep. And then the next game is the biggest game of the round. We've got a Big Six clash. It's Chelsea versus Liverpool.
Yep.
Now, I really just wish Chelsea were capable of taking something from this. And maybe they are. They could get a draw,
maybe
but
they are.
I think Liverpool return to winning ways. 2-1 win to Liverpool.
Yeah, well, the thing is most of the time Liverpool, always been better than Chelsea in the league, obviously for the years, but
Head to head.
it's always quite close
Yeah.
when we verse each other. Obviously, even in the cups as well, like it's always been close results. It's never been flogging. So I'm going for a 1-1 draw. I think Chelsea they've not won since Fulham, I think. Well, you can count the cup game. That's Lincoln. Who cares? And even that game was sort of, but yeah. But
Yeah.
I think we have to get something. We have to get something. I'm gonna say a 1-1 draw. I think just the defense is just, as long as we don't get a red card, it actually is doable. Like, even though our defense now is really bad, like we pretty much got Badiashile and Hato or Achimpong starting. So yeah, but I think we'll get a 1-1 draw.
Yep. Cool. Well, moving on, we got Aston Villa versus Burnley.
Yep.
Now, Aston Villa, I think is starting to pick up some form now.
I think this is the turning point.
So I think they're going to win this comfortably, 2-0 win, and hopefully that gets them on the train where they need to go to the top 6.
Yeah. Aston Villa 3-1 win. I think this is when they start playing like we expect them to.
Yeah.
Like, Watkins is a good striker.
Mm.
People, all of a sudden saying he's bad all because of a few games. How people will just just change, switch all the time opinions. Watkins is a solid striker. He's proven it in the Prem. And they've, like Rodgers, and they've still got solid defense. I think they'll win 3-1.
And then moving on to Everton versus Crystal Palace.
Close game in my eyes.
Now, Crystal Palace just beat the reigning champions, Liverpool.
Yep.
But Everton at home are always just a different kettle of fish. So I've gone for a close 1-1 draw here, but wouldn't be surprised to see a narrow win to Crystal Palace.
Yeah. Obviously, Crystal Palace being Liverpool. And who would have thought the winning goal comes from an old Arsenal player? It's crazy. But Nketiah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's his first goal in a long time because he really.
What's his celebration again?
I don't even know. Oh yeah. But yeah, I think this will be. Usually, you might think this will be a low scoring, but I think this will be quite high scoring. I think Crystal Palace will win 3-2.
Yeah.
I think both teams have a few solid attackers. They've got good midfield, and their defenses are all good. They're very solid teams, and I think Crystal Palace will edge that win.
Yeah. Nah, I think you're on something there, but I'll just go for a 1-1 draw.
Yep.
Keep it nice and close. Moving on, we got Newcastle versus Nottingham Forest.
Yep.
Now, so Nottingham Forest have got Ange Postecoglou now.
Yeah.
Newcastle kind of picking up slowly after their off start to the season.
Yeah.
But I've actually gone for a 1-1 draw here.
1-1 draw. Okay.
I think Ange Postecoglou's, offensive tactics will get him 1 goal past Newcastle. And obviously Newcastle aren't scoring a lot right now, so
yeah,
just cancel each other out, yeah.
I've gone for a 2-2 draw. I'm actually kind of surprised I'm saying it's a draw, but I think they'll get a draw somehow. And I'll be honest, I'm starting to think about it more and more. I don't think Ange really suits Forest's team.
No, he doesn't, yeah.
I'm just being a bit biased because he's Australian, but the thing is, with Spurs, it's like he won the trophy, but realistically, I know he low-key was pretty much just purposely not caring about the league once he was on the Europa, but for most of the time, he was doing quite bad in the league, and it's like, with Nottingham Forest, I think he'll do quite similar. But I think he will win the trophy with them. Like, isn't Nottingham Forest in the Conference League?
Yeah.
Well, they are, aren't they?
Europa League maybe, I think.
Or Europa, whichever one they're in, I reckon he'll generally win that.
Yeah.
I back it. But then again, he says he wins it in his second season, so maybe next season. But 2-2 draw, I'm going with.
Yep.
Newcastle is... They can be bad, but they can be good. But they're a bit unpredictable.
Yeah. Enough said, I think. Moving on to the next fixture, we got Wolves versus Brighton.
Yep.
So I think Brighton are going to be too good for Wolves. 2-0 win.
This was actually the easiest prediction for me. After seeing them against us as well. Welbeck is still solid. I don't know why he's not even starting for Brighton, but yeah. I think Brighton will beat Wolves 2-0.
Nice.
Pretty-
Same prediction.
Pretty solid. Wolves not to win a single game yet as well. So
Yeah, and then the last match of the week, we've got Brentford versus Manchester City.
yeah,
Now, Brentford at home is what makes this game important, I think. I think it'll be quite high scoring, but City will get a narrow win, 3-2 to City.
ooh, okay. I was gonna say similar, but I have said similar. I reckon City will win 3-1. I just like it can obviously happen, but I just can't see a world where City and Brentford both get a lot of goals against each other. I just can't see it.
Really?
Like
Oh, okay.
it's not that it's impossible. I just can't see it in my eyes. So
Yeah, right.
I've gone with City 3-1 win.
Well, that's probably where I've had more prediction points in here. Because I see
Maybe,
it.
but to be fair, we've gone this. It's both a win. It's just
Yeah.
it might be extra, but
Fair enough. Well, guys, that concludes our predictions for this week.
yep.
So just make sure you guys get involved with the Super Brew Predictor. It's always
Yep.
good to have more people in there, makes it more fun. It's
In the
never too late to join.
description, as always.
Yep. And other than that, stay tuned on our other prediction videos, any live streams we'll have for Chelsea and Arsenal games.
Yep.
And other than that, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Peace out.
Peace.